Hello, everybody. This is Etho, and welcome back, guys, to another episode of this game we love ever so much called Minecraft. It's a long intro, I know, I'm sorry. We are over here at the library, guys. This is episode 449. Next episode's 450. We're going to do the world tour, and there's a very good chance I'll be releasing a world download on episode 450. So today, if I can get it hosted somewhere. Today, though, let's sleep. I might make it our goal or our theme for this episode to fix up some stuff that seems to be broken or incomplete, because when you get a hold of the world, I want you to be able to check out as much stuff as possible without it being broken. So yeah, we're gonna try to fix up some stuff. I started off with our book matrix thing here. The item elevator was broken. I just added in a new one. So now, if I want like a knockback book, for example, just press a button. Got like all our enchanted books choosable here. They always pop up in the same spot here. And a knockback 2. So that's pretty cool. I do not have spots for Frostwalker or Mending, and we're not adding them. Those came out after we built this. I did leave like one free spot available in case they introduced any new enchantments to the game. I did not think they would, but yeah, Depth Strider got that spot already. So they've added 3 since I built this thing that I was not expecting. Anyways, it's just a dropper elevator thing. I'm using those whenever I have to go a short distance upward. So it's just like 6 droppers here facing up. And that's all there is to it pretty much. Comparator detects if there's an item in here. If there is, comparator turns on, repeater turns on. This is like a delay. It makes a long pulse extension. And then repeater here grabs that, goes to a comparator clock. So it just signal wraps back around, and then there's an elevator or a redstone wire staircase thing on the other side here that goes to each of the droppers. Just goes up here, and yeah, that's kind of my go-to design, I think, for any short distance item elevator I need right now. Let's see. Actually, let's go down. Maybe we will fix up that conveyor thing in that tunnel here. I think we can get to it down here if I don't die. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, ouch. Smack my face into that wall a couple times. Yeah, remember this thing here? Still haven't fixed it. We have 1 repeater between each of these pistons. We need to add 2. Otherwise, it's very iffy if it's going to work or not. Yeah, we got stuck there. So I'm going to try change this out to have 2. Alright guys, so I think I got it working now. Let's go check it out. To get to that conveyor belt is through the waterfall here. Our little secret waterfall. If I gotta go enchant something, I just hop in through there. Fly through our cool tunnel here. It still needs to be decorated. Ooh, voice crack. Decorated. Yes, I'm very manly. And that takes us to the conveyor belt here. So to get the rest of the way to the library, since we can't quite make it with the wings itself, we're down to bedrock now. This pulls us the rest of the way, as long as it doesn't mess up on us. I haven't had it fail yet since I've added in extra repeaters, so I think we're good. This takes us up an elevator, and then bam! Library. So that is pretty cool. Should work out alright now. Let's head back down very carefully here. I've almost died. Oh, almost died. That's like my 4th time now. It always takes me down to 1 heart, so I just barely survive every time. Alright, yeah, let's check out the redstone in case you want to copy it. Heal up first. So from this pressure plate here, all I did, it's pretty simple. Alright, there's a redstone dust right below that pressure plate. Then a repeater here. This is just to give us a bit of delay so we have time to fall into position there. There's a block, goes to another repeater. Then this is a sticky piston with a block above. That's our monostable circuit. One tick repeater there. That repeater goes to this piston first off, and then it does this zigzag thing. This is the repeating pattern. Basically, 2 repeaters each piston, and then it just zigzag, zigzag, all the way down. That's all there is to it. And it seems to work now, so that's good. We're going to go with that. Now, to finish this up, for the piston track here, I'll try to do something simple. Just the poopy brown that we love ever so much. Probably will do it nice and simple. Might need to add some lighting in there, though, because otherwise it'll probably spawn mobs and stuff. So maybe above at the top here I'll add some lighting. Just something simple, though, so I don't have to spend a lot of time on this. And then I wanted to put in a wall, like maybe right here, so to cut off the rest of this tunnel so we don't have to decorate it in the future. So I brought over some, let's fill that in. Brought over a bunch of wood stuff here. We'll try to build a cool looking wall, or a simple wall anyway. Maybe starting here. Oops. Let's do a little entrance thing. See if we can come up with something that looks half decent here. Yeah, we'll do that to start off with, and maybe let's just do like columns all the way down. That's a simple thing that might look decent. We'll see. I'll put fences between them too. Alright, let's just check that out right now. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's simple. Let's do fences. Let's go for spruce or oak. Spruce or oak. Let's do oak wood for contrast, maybe. And behind that, let's put... Ooh, well, we need contrast. So let's go for maybe spruce wood. See what that looks like. Alright, something pretty simple here. Yeah, that might be okay. Let's put a little border on the bottom, maybe, would be better. And then spruce wood. And then the fences. Oh, and we're trapped. Alright, I just want to close off this area because I don't want to decorate back here. That's a lot of extra work when we get around to it. And more fences. Yeah, it's not great, but I think it'll be okay like this. We could even try to add more detail to it. Like we could put... We don't want just like grass here. Let's put some oak wood, for example. Ooh. Do a little bit of wood down there. Yeah, that already makes it look better. Huh? Huh? Ah. So check it out, guys. I pretty much got this done now. Added some more details to it. I put like a trim on the top here. We got our entrance highlighted so we know where to go. It's pretty clear to see that. And did the trim on the ground here. This is really important, like I was saying. If you want to make a transition from a wall to the ground, it's good to put like just some kind of separation block between them. And got some skylights, we got some supports, we got some leaves, all that good stuff, and I think that's going to do it. Also, I never realized this before, but while doing this, I connected the path block to this oak trim. The path block and oak are actually very similar in color. They go pretty good together. I'm going to keep that in mind in the future. Yeah, for future builds. And yeah. While building this, I was trying to think of what to do next. Honestly, I don't think there's really that much stuff broken in our world. I'm having trouble coming up with the next idea. I've been going through like all the projects in our world. I think we pretty much got everything fixed right now. It's a snowball machine. Nothing's really standing out that needs to be worked on. There are a few projects I would classify as broken still. There is the second gold farm, the one that used iron golems, but we can't really fix that because iron golems just die too easy now, before they used to take no damage. And we have two eats roads in the world. There's the one in the end that goes to the Ender Ender, and there's this one over here that goes to the abandoned mine shaft. And I hate to say it, guys, but Eats Road is pretty much done for these days. It had a good run, like at the beginning. It was pretty viable, a good alternate to minecarts. But as patches got released, you know, they never did make it so Eats Road would work on a server too well. And then they made it so the boat elevators got nerfed, and yeah, over time things just got worse and worse for the Eats Road. Nowadays, this is what happens with the latest boat changes. I'm not going down there. He wants me to go down there? I'm not going down there. That's right. Because of the whole boat submerging issue, like you can't even hop in the boat. It's underwater, so you can't go in it. Oh, I stuck in there. Oh, but as soon as I hit the water block there, it ejected me. So, yeah, not really a thing anymore. But we got the ice roads now, so we got a good trade-off. Yeah, so we don't have a lot of like broken projects, like projects that we have finished that no longer work because of some updates. But we do have a ton, an absolute ton of unfinished projects. So I decided to look at our list here. Some of these are done now, I just can't cross them off. I decided to pick number 19 though, Gold Farm number 1, this baby over here. Since the other gold farm doesn't work and we can't fix it, we should try to make this one a little bit nicer, because I am low on gold. And I need like power rails, I need golden carrots, that kind of stuff, and I just can't get them until... Well, this works, I just don't really want to use it. Or I have no desire to use it because it's not done. So yeah, let's work on this. I'll try to tell you guys a story as we do. One of the comments I see quite often is people want me to do a follow-up on my sleeping schedule, because I told you guys about this a while ago. Basically, I was a nighttime person, and I wanted to convert to becoming a morning person. At that time, I think I was going to bed at like 4 a.m. every night, and that sucked. Because, you know, other people don't go to bed at 4 a.m. So sometimes you got to get up early, and yeah, not the best feeling when you have to wake up early when you're a nighttime person. Anyways, so carry on the story. It got worse, guys. It got a lot worse. I got to the point where I was going to bed at 5 a.m. every night, then 6 a.m. every night, and then 7 a.m. And this was in the winter time, I believe. So at 7 a.m., that's when the sun would rise in the winter. And I would go to bed right when the sun was rising. And then I'd wake up and the sun would go down in like an hour. So I was pretty much living in an eternal nighttime, which wasn't the best. It kind of gets, what do they call that? Winter sickness or whatever? Winter depression. When you don't see the sun enough, it gets to you. You know, it sucks. I just made a little correction here because I didn't like how this was lining up, so I think it's good now. Let's carry on. So, yeah, one day I had this great idea, guys. Great idea. It's 7 a.m. came around. I wasn't really tired. My problem is the days sort of need to be 25 hours, you know, and just sleep an extra 10 minutes or something, you know. That would be perfect for me. But the days are 24 hours. Every day I kind of want to stay up an hour later because I'm not really tired, and I have trouble sleeping when I'm not tired. So 7 a.m. comes around one day, and it's like, okay, I don't really want to go to bed. The sun just came up. I'm feeling pretty good. I decide to pull an all-nighter, and this is where my life turned into a living nightmare. Like, almost literally. Like, oh my goodness. So I pull an all-nighter. I thought, you know, it's going to come around 9 p.m. or something. I'm going to be super tired. And I'll just go to bed early, and it will all work out. I'll sleep like 12 hours, and it should work out that I wake up at 8 a.m. or something, you know. It'll be perfect. So I'm tired all day. And then, as soon as like evening hits, like 7 p.m., I turn wide awake. Like I was just a wreck all day. 7 p.m. hits, I'm wide awake. I don't want to go to bed. I don't know what changes, or why I'm like that, but yeah, as soon as evening hits, I don't want to. I'm not tired anymore. I could stay up forever, pretty much. Is it? Did I do 6 here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did. I gotta go down 1. Whoops. So yeah, I ended up staying up till like 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. or something, and then I slept 12 hours or whatever. Next day comes around, I decide I'm gonna try this again. Maybe I just didn't do it quite right. Maybe because I felt more tired the second time trying it, so I thought, maybe I'll be tired in the evening this time. So I do it again. I stay up 2 days in a row. I'm a wreck on the second day. Like, I barely think. I just want to sleep. But I try to hold out till evening because I want to fall asleep at like 7 p.m. so it works out. I wake up at 8 a.m. the next day, right? Try to get my cycle aligned to that 8 a.m. time slot. But no, as soon as evening hits again, I'm wide awake. And this goes on for about 2 weeks where I'm staying up 2 days in a row and then sleeping 12, 16 hours. A couple of these times I did actually go to bed at like 7 or 8. I forced myself to. But you know what would happen? I would wake up at 3 a.m. or something. Like I would only sleep 8 hours instead of the full 12 or 16 I was expecting because I was so tired. So it wasn't really aligning my sleep schedule like I wanted. So I get this new idea. I'm going to kind of have a normal day, except I would try to be awake for an extra 2 or 3 hours every day. Get rid of this staying up 2 days in a row thing. Just stay up an extra 2, 3 hours and wake up at weird times. If I did that, eventually it would get to the point where I should change my sleep schedules gradually. That was a nightmare. That was even worse than staying up 2 days in a row. You really need a routine, guys, with your sleep. If you don't have a routine, I tell you, you almost get kind of crazy. Like, you lose touch with reality. You lose all your ambitions. You lose all your focus. You're kind of like a zombie, is the best way to put it. But yeah, I did that for about a week, guys, where I was trying to stay up an extra, 2 hours every day and then waking up 3 hours later, because you need to get extra sleep for that extra time you're staying up. So I'd wake up like 2 p.m. one day, then 4 p.m. the next day, then 6 p.m., then 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Slowly making my way over to that 8 a.m. wake up time. That gradual change did the trick, though, believe it or not. Somewhere along the line, my body switched, and one day is like 11 p.m. and guess what? I'm yawning. My eyes are feeling heavy. I'm feeling tired. These are things that don't normally happen to me at night. Like, I don't get that tired feeling. I just go to bed because I know I've been awake for a long time. I need sleep. I actually felt tired at nighttime. And then I went to bed. I woke up early. And I forced myself to stick to this routine because I knew if I stayed up late, I would wreck it. So for about a month, I was a morning person. I had to go through quite the nasty experience. You really need a routine with your sleep schedule. Otherwise, it's the worst thing ever. It's worse than staying up like 2 days in a row. You really need to wake up at the same time every day, or it's really, really hard on you. But after about a month, I think one day I had to work late. I lost track of time doing some YouTube stuff, and it just wrecked everything. I switched from being a morning person back to a night person, and since then I haven't made any effort to switch again. I've just been trying to not get too bad. Like, I want to stick at about the 2, 3 a.m. bedtime. Earlier if I can do it, but I don't want to get any later than that. The thing is, I was a morning person for about a month. I didn't feel that great. Like, something was wrong with my stomach, and it was like always queasy feeling, and I don't know. It's just, I've accepted now I'm a nighttime person. I don't really want to change it. I just have to try not to get too bad with it, and I'm happy with that. I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm out of that crazy sleeping schedule experiment, and I do not recommend it. Unless you guys have ever tried something like that, you probably can't quite comprehend just how important sleep is and how out of whack it can make you feel if you don't get enough of it or at the right times. Um, yeah, it's not a good experience. Stick to a healthy routine. I recommend it, even if you're a night person and you don't like it. Aha! All right, everybody. So it's been about 5 or 6 hours of non-stop building here. I was on a roll, and I'm very proud to say that the gold farm is still incomplete. But it's basically done now. I just did not do the bottom part of it. I would like to clean that up a bit more. And we need like an elevator to get up to it or something. Well, we don't need to. I have learnt how to fly with the elytra wings, which I'll be doing more of as soon as I get a mending book. But yeah, anyways, let's go check it out. It does have that one problem. It has that shape that we were trying to avoid, but there's really no way around it. But thankfully, it's only really apparent from this angle. So yeah, let's just pretend it's not an issue and go inside. Okay, so you walk inside here. We got some nice windows. You get a good view of the surrounding area. You can check out the sandy city over there. Looks pretty cool. Most of the stuff I've built in this world is underground, though, I gotta admit. We got our elevator here. I guess we should try it out and make sure it still works. Alright, seems to be good. Alright, pushes us up here. There's another portal. This is supposed to take us to the top of the nether. And we might want to try that out. Actually, what do these buttons do? Oh, I bet you... I totally forgot. Like, you can control the portal from down below. I guess you can do it from above, too, maybe? Not that button. No, I don't think you can, actually. I don't remember making any way of making the wire go down. Does this take us to the top of the nether? It does not. That is terrible. Uh-oh. Oh, I bet you the portal's broken. Well, I'm going to have to investigate that. Anyways, let's ignore that fact for right now. This might have been all for nothing. Inside here, this is the main room now. Ta-da! So the zombie pigmen come through the portal here. There is a... There it is. So when I press that button, it lights that portal. It also lights the one at the top there. If I press this one, it breaks it, and the one at the top. That's what the slime block stuff is all about on the sides there. It's like vertical redstone. And anyways, so we got a bedroom. Very small bedroom, I guess, and an enchanting room on the other side with the stuff we need. This chest has to be moved yet. This is where I've been holding the building materials for now. And we got our cleric villager. I think it's safe to get rid of this now. Pretty sure everything is lit up, so nothing will spawn. This guy's really good, though. He's got 36. That's the best trade you can get. He's got 4 redstone. That's the best trade you can get for that. I think 2 or 3 lapis is the best. Oh, but it's 3 glowstone's the best. It only has 2, unfortunately. And all the item filter stuff we had in this farm used to be down below. Now I've moved it up here, which is kind of cool, nice and convenient. So it's like gold bars, gold nuggets, zombie flesh, and then any other random junk gets put in this chest. We got our crusher for killing the zombie pigmen. Over here, this is just like open right now. Let's see. I really want to show you guys like the outside. That's kind of the cool part of it, but it's kind of tricky to fly around at the moment. All right, well I guess we'll hop up here. So yeah, that's like our tower, the elevator over there, and just kind of like some random. This is a very abstract build. It's the way I started it, so I decided just to carry on with that kind of theme. Let's see, where can we get some altitude? Maybe if we go to the top here, we can fly around a little bit and get a view of it from some angles. That's a bad angle. Whoa, I'm falling down. Tell you what, I'm gonna go to the top of that elevator there, and then we can get a good view of it. Alright, so we're going to try fly down here and get a view from a few different angles, and hopefully we don't sink too quickly. It's kind of hard to really look at this thing for a long time. I guess I can swoop up here and it'll buy us a bit more time. I think this is what I would call the front, this angle here. And we're pretty much... yeah, we got to land. Okay, let's go inside. I think I'm going to keep that open so I can fly into here once I get my punch bow. And let me show you, I don't think I did show you behind the chest. So the item filter was down below, now it's back here. And I think this is going to work out pretty good. I tried to cram it in here in as little space as possible. We even got a window back here, haha. Alright, yeah, there's item filter stuff. And... actually, wait a second. I was supposed to... this last one isn't actually supposed to be an item filter. So I should probably break this, now that I think of it. Alright everybody, well it's that time again to wrap up the episode for today. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Also, I tried out the portals. They do work. They do line up properly, except the zombie pigmen going through the portals seems to cause a lot of lag in 1.9. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to test it a bit more, but it might be an issue. But yeah, anyways. Also, I got one more problem. Let's hop down here and I'll just show you. So you know when I said the zombie pigman farm's not quite complete? It's because... very slowly, very dramatically, we're going to look up and the tree's in the way, so we're going to move forward a little bit more. And then, with the right amount of delay, we're going to look up and see the bottom. Yeah, so I do want to add some more details to the bottom. I just kind of ran out of time for today. Maybe an elevator to get up there. And let me know what you guys think. Should I keep it floating or should we have like a pillar support system going to the ground to make it look like it's actually being held up? That floating bridge doesn't look the best, I gotta say. It doesn't match the style. And it's also not supported, so I'm not sure what to do about that. But yeah, anyways, I do like how the new gold farm's looking. Happy with the build so far. And let's do the comment of the day. It says, Etho, what do you think people should prioritize in a new world? Such as XP farms, block farms, etc. And in what order? Alright, I would say make a very simple potato farm to begin with. Then look for like a skeleton spawner and make a farm out of that so you can get some bones and that kind of stuff. Some basic XP, then make a cow farm, then make a villager breeder, I would say, and then an iron farm, witch farm, maybe enderman farm and zombie pigman farm, in that order. I don't know. Do whatever is convenient to you, but I kind of recommend that order if you're going for efficiency. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave me your feedback, and next episode's going to be the world tour, so should be able to get that one out pretty soon. Those are usually a lot easier to do than having to build things. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.